Woohoo! Welcome back, everybody, to Inebriation Nation. It's Teeje here with you always. We've got Frozen in the house with us, doing little good times and commentary for us. We just discovered where I guess the hot doctor hit her formula, and but Zaz has got her. And we were just talking about, Batman's a badass, but he never really finishes the job. He's like the ultimate half-ass badass,
It's like, man, somebody can do it.
I mean, I think he enjoys the fight because, he whips their ass, beats the shit out of them, and then just leaves them there. And just don't do it again, damn it. Seriously, don't do it again. Have you learned? What have we learned? What have we learned? And then he just goes on about his business. Oh, dude, awesome. It's another Scarecrow
yes.
Thing right
yes,
here.
I freaking loved this.
This scene in particular is ridiculous because
it is.
It's kind of long and drawn out, but you walk down this hallway that just becomes this never-ending fucking hallway.
Yeah, they did a great job with this one. And then you get the darkness behind you, so you can't go back. It's like, oh my god, what is going on?
You never see it approach you either. Like if you look at it, it stays away. As soon as you turn around, it comes right up on you.
Yeah.
And it's just you never really notice the hallway deteriorating. And then it just starts to do it, and then especially when it lightnings.
Oh, and then it starts to slant, and it just gets worse.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Where are you taking us?
And it turns into the alley from your childhood.
That's right. This is one of the scenes I was talking about. That they just every genre that they try to accomplish, they do it perfectly with all the voice acting, and you got all this. God damn it! It's fucking wonderful.
The
really rain,
is.
The lightning, the paper moving around.
Yeah.
Tom! Oh God, Tom!
Yeah, and then there's the alleyway, and they did a great job with this one. And when you finally get to the end, there it is, right there.
Oh yeah, Batman just can't take it. He's on the ground.
I know when I got to this part, I was like, what?
Yeah, that's kind of cool. You actually get to play as young Bruce Wayne for a second.
Yeah.
This would have been cool as if in the challenge episodes, the challenge levels,
come on, this way.
The extra content, if you could play as young Bruce Wayne and
that
whoop
would be
ass.
Awesome.
Wouldn't that be cool if he was like a downloadable skin?
Look at him.
Come
He's
on,
a badass.
Rocksteady.
Look at him walk.
He walks like he's gonna fuck somebody up.
He's like, man, fuck you guys. I'm an
My
8-year-old
parents are dead,
badass.
son.
I play Halo.
Whatever you say, Gordon.
The only thing about this is he walks slow as piss.
Yeah, he does.
It takes me forever to get down this little hallway.
I'm sorry. I just need to.
I mean, it's kind of understandable. I mean, he just lost both of his
They're
parents.
really kind of trying to draw out this conversation that's going and kind of draw the depth of his past.
Get the emotion out.
You don't feel like answering me, but it's the only way to catch who did this.
Speaking of which, I got a presentation I need to work on.
What class?
Argumentation and debate.
Yeah, I dropped my speech class, man.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, it pissed me off. I wasn't ready. Wasn't expecting it to be an accelerated class. I've got the whole, the normal class schedule down to a freaking science, and I can't F that up. You throw something like that into the mix, God knows what's going to happen. And these scenes are just freaking awesome. I love these. I mean, each one that you go through, they just add a new mechanic to it too.
Yeah, this, I could not figure this one out. I had to YouTube this one. I literally had to YouTube this one to figure out what to do.
Tell me which part you're talking about.
This entire sequence right here.
Oh, because I die several times right here too, because it's really tight with the timing.
Yeah, it is.
Of course, these levels are there's no room for error. You got to get it right.
Yeah.
And it's just trial and error, and sometimes just straight luck.
Yeah. But Scarecrow looks so good in this game. He looks better than the movie. Well, in the movie,
shit got me again.
Yeah.
They did the mask perfectly, and the whole hallucinations in the movie were awesome. But this in particular, they just did with this whole body and the fucking hypodermic hands. Yeah. Oh my god, that's ridiculous.
The needle
that's super
hand.
Creepy.
Oh. When I first saw that, I was like, that looks so good.
Yeah, you don't want to meet that guy in a dark hallway for sure.
No, you don't.
I don't care what he's got in there. I don't care if he's got delicious, like, mellow yellow soda in there. I don't care what's in there. I'm not taking it because the delivery system is not to my liking.
And like at first time I didn't think to pull down that box, so I was like, I can't make that. So
That's another thing that I like about it is that even though you're in a 2D kind of world, it still makes sure that you're using all of his different devices and gadgets and stuff. So you got to make sure you're using the bat claw, you use the explosive gel, you use everything. So
yeah.
And then we even get, I think we come up to a combat scene here in a second.
I believe so.
And these guys they're kind of easy, and the only reason they can be kind of hard is because of sheer numbers. But they're just brittle little bone bags.
Skelebitches, yeah. Hey, it was kind of cool seeing these instead of the thugs.
Right.
I was kind of glad. I was like, no, don't spawn thugs, and it was like, oh, that's awesome.
It kind of gives you even though it's a simple character, it just gives you variety. It gives you something that fits the scene, you know?
Yeah. I like how he has a noose around his neck. I just noticed that.
He's got a noose around his neck? I don't even think I noticed that.
Yeah, you see it?
Yeah, sure do. Absolutely, it sure does.
Like, there's just little stuff in this game. The game is great.
Well, it just pays attention to all the detail. Like, that's what really makes the game.
Yeah.
I will break you.
I'm being quiet because I don't want to alarm Scarecrow and let him know that Batman's there. Get it? I can do it. I'll be honest with you, it's been so long since I played this level that I'm not sure if I make it or not this time. I'll be surprised if I make it all the way without dying.
And it's kind of, you only had to hit him once, and he went away.
What, Scarecrow?
Yeah.
Well, that's one thing that I don't understand is the whole light concept.
Did you see that? You turned into Scarecrow for that split home.
What? Really?
Yeah.
You know what? As a matter of fact, I thought I saw that, not in this spot in particular, but in another spot I thought I saw that, but I thought I was just tripping.
Nah.
So it wasn't just me. You are in certain spaces. Yeah, he did it again.
Yep, right there.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's really creepy.
Oh, and back on the topic of like the new game they might be coming out with, they could do Robin.
You talking about for the next release?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they have him. Like, they did. He wasn't a playable character in Arkham City, but of course in Harley Quinn's Revenge he was.
Yeah.
And that's another thing that I was really excited because every time any movie has ever done Robin, he's just cheesy and dumb, and he's kind of got a sense of homosexuality in it, you know?
Yeah.
And he says
he
stupid shit like "Holy rusted metal, Batman." And they're just like, dude, get the hell out of here with that.
It's kind of hard though to portray like the Robin from like the cartoons.
Right.
And get the correct thing.
I mean, and seriously though, Chris O'Donnell, who played Robin in the Tim Burton Batman movies, needs to seriously be taken out and raped repeatedly in his ass because that's what he did to the character of Robin. Oh, there's another Scarecrow scene right there. He just turned to Scarecrow again.
Yep.
I thought I saw that. I thought it was just...
I actually got caught right there.
There you are.
Like,
See,
when
I
got caught right before I got to the spotlight, and he killed me.
I'll be honest with you, I just still don't get what's the significance of the light. I still don't get it. Like, what is it about the light?
It's like the light and the darkness. He's banishing his demons.
His fears, I guess, yeah. I mean, it kind of makes sense, I guess.
He's snapping out of it. He wakes up in the bell tower, like...
I know, right? Like, so it starts to make you to realize that he's not just laying on the ground hallucinating. He's out and moving around.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to expand on that later in the game as well.
I walked around in there for 10 minutes, or like 5 minutes.
It took
I
me a
was like,
second
where
too.
do I go?
I've got to get out of here.
Yeah, wait, look, okay, that's happened to me several times in the game. When all else fails, just throw a batarang somewhere.
Yeah, and then
It'll hit something.
I tried to knock the bell down. And I forgot if that worked or not, but...
Well, here's something that kind of makes me giggle. Batman, and I don't want to give too much away, but we're about to find out what happens. But Batman doesn't like check to make sure that it's safe to do this, or see if maybe there's a couple of officers down on the ground that we might be huddled over hiding, perhaps having a peanut butter and jelly sandwich because they're hungry.
Oh,
he doesn't
yum.
check to make he has no regard for human life. He just has the facade that he has regard for human life, when in actuality he don't give a shit. He don't give no shit.
He does.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Look at this. Could have been anybody down there.
I know.
He could have killed somebody.
What an asshole, Batman.
What an asshole, Batman. You would have ruined that dude's... not just his day, sir. You would have ruined his entire life, okay? And I think that's just a little rude. Okay. Another thing I love about this game, and I've talked to you about this, I hate fall damage. I fucking hate it. I hate it in any game, in any way, shape, or form. I hate fall damage. On Borderlands 2, as soon as I found out you could jump from any height and just totally be cool, that is the greatest feeling ever.
Yeah, it is.
Like, I hate fall damage. It's ridiculous.
It is.
I don't know. I mean, I guess I can understand it in certain concepts, but I mean, dude, it is a video game, and yes, physics are supposed to apply, but I think we need to be able to just give me a break. All characters in all games, they can jump higher than normal characters can jump.
Yeah.
They can hang off of cliffs longer than any normal human can hang off a fucking cliff. I think they can handle a fall more than 2 feet without dying,
breaking their ankle,
their legs. Yeah,
like,
breaking their fucking ankle.
My ankle.
Oh my god, my ankle.
My ankles. Your kids and your splints and your
freaking splints and your crutches
and your
freaking doctors and your insurances
and your Joker bandages.
Your Joker bandages and
you
your
don't even get Ace bandages.
Your freaking copays and your paycos
and your
insurance premiums.
You kids and your paycos.
In my day, you walked it off and you liked it. You loved it because you had to love it.
Both hills both way.
Now this dude, what does this dude think he's doing? Like, I mean, hasn't he heard that if, like, I'm like mowing people down by the 100, and this one dude, and I understand they're trying to introduce a new mechanic, but that one dude by himself.
Don't give us one person to beat up.
I mean, seriously, he gets the biggest balls of the year award for this game.
Dude, you are way better at this riddle thing than I was. I didn't scan shit. I just played the game.
Well, the first time I played through, I didn't do it at all. But then I started noticing certain little things. You just kind of read one of them, and then, like, I guess that one said something about cats or something. If you just kind of, as I was going by, it looked like Catwoman's goggles.
Yeah.
Talk to me. I'm all ears. Actually, that reminds me.
There's a couple of them I get later that are just ridiculous that I should have never got.
And there's the one guy in the bathroom.
The one guy in here, either he's got to take a shit real bad and he's trying to decide whether he can shit in front of the dead body, or he's real horny. He's trying to figure out his only option is the best option. That's what he's trying to figure out.
What
he is
should
a
I
demented
do in
character,
this situation?
so it's hard for me to fathom because I'm not a demented asshole. But that's kind of relative, and the jury's still out on that. But where are we at? What's going on? We got Zaz again.
Listen to
Yep, there we go.
Yeah, I want to save this chick because I want to touch her boobs. Of course, I didn't expect the second I come around the fucking corner for Zaz to just freak out and slit her throat.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much what happened.
Yep.
So what do I do? You would think that I would maybe change up my my approach. Maybe I do. I think maybe I search around for a second and then I just,
Listen to me carefully.
There's this little area up top, so I'm gonna go check this out. And I don't know that there's anything up here.
Actually, there is. There was a, I think there was a Riddler trophy up there somewhere.
Maybe there's a Riddler trophy, or there's a I didn't even look this time. Yeah, I didn't even take the time. I'm just like, fuck it.
There's that Riddler trophy right there.
Yep. And then I just run right back out there again.
Yep.
Who'd have figured a deranged murder